and Yugoslavia, along with those of more specified regions such as Liege, Savoy, Tuscany, Orleans, and imperial houses such as those of Hohenstaufen, Hohenzollern and Napoleon. Infinito. Please tell us something about what real means the word disposini and how they cope with Rome in the past time. Sir Lawrence, the word disposini is ancient Greek. It means of the master and was of style reserved exclusively for those in the same family as Jesus, descending either from Jesus or from his brothers, James, Simon, Jose and Jude, or from his sisters Mary, Joanna and Sarah. Used. Bishop of Caesarea 82-60340 reported that, in the time of King Herod the Great, documents of genealogical record relating to the Disposinic family of Jesus were officially burned at the king's instruction. The 2nd century Palestinian historian Josephus reported that, during the reign of the Roman Emperor Domitian AD 81-96, the execution of all Disposinic inheritors was ordered by imperial decree. However, although many were seized, some were released and, Josephus stated, they became leaders of the churches, both because they had borne testimony and because they were of the Lord's family. The historian Julius Africanus of Edessa in Anatolia 81-60-40 wrote the following: the 1st century burning of the genealogical registers of Jesus's family. A few careful people had private records of their own, having either remembered the names or recovered them from copies, and took pride in preserving the memory of their aristocratic origin. These included the people known as the Disposini because of their relationship to the Saviour's family. Infinito. We know something about the organization named Le Prairie de Zion, the guardian of Meravision's bloodline. What do you think about that secret organization? Sir Lawrence, a good deal of nonsense has been written about the Prairie de Zion, Priory of Zion in recent times. There are certain conspiracy theorists and dubious societies who portray the Prairie as a secret underground movement, whose aim is to restore the Merovingian monarchy in France, but this is completely untrue. The original Order of Zion was founded in Jerusalem in 1099 by the Crusader king, Godefroy de Bouillon, the descendant of Merovingian royalty. It retained its individual identity as a branch of the Knights Templar so as to afford eligible Jews and Muslims an attachment to the Christian order. The two orders shared the same Grand Master until 1188. When the Order of Zion separated to became the Prairie de Zion, or more correctly the Prieuré Notre Dame de Zion, the Priory of Our Lady of Zion, as an affiliated priory, rather than an order as such. The Prairie de Zion was subsequently governed by helmsmen attorneys rather than by Grand Masters. By the early 1300s, The Knights Templars were firmly established in Scotland, where they became specifically attached to King Robert the Bruce and the emergent royal House of Stuart. Meanwhile, the Prior Notre Dame des Giants was run by Templar attachés in France. They were supporters of the Merovingian despotism and had been responsible along with their sisters and allies for building the great Gothic cathedrals of Notre Dame in places like Paris, Rouen and Chartres. In the 17th century, the Prior Notre Dame des Giants was renamed to be